everyone. This is Matthew speaking, and today I'm going to talk about, I have a lot of customers that are basically copying their posts into Microsoft Word and then copying and pasting it into WordPress. And there's a particular format of how to, or basically a particular process on how to do this effectively without copying a lot of irrelevant programming or code tags into your WordPress site that could possibly damage the design of your website. And I'm going to show you, I'm going to do one today, and I have a Microsoft Word doc that I created right here where I have a picture inserted into it along with some text. And the incorrect method of doing this would be like me. I'm going to go, let's say I'm just going to highlight this whole thing. I'm going to right click on it. I'm going to click copy. And then I go into my WordPress post. I go into visual mode. I right click on it or Control V and I paste it in there. And as you can see, first of all, it doesn't even copy my image in. And it copies the text, but what you don't know in the code, it'll usually have some tags that are irrelevant or not WordPress related programming in here. And even if I went like, if I selected this image and right clicked on it and went copy and try to paste it in here, oh, it worked that time. But usually, like, well, here's the problem with it. Yeah, it looks, you look at it, and it looks like it worked, but in the background, wow, data, image, blah, 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 like about 50 or 100 lines down of code here for one image. That's not right. And a lot of times, it's not even going to pick this up because of this. This is just a lot of irrelevant word linking code here, and what it's doing is it's not pulling the image from the server on your WordPress. It's pulling it from my computer, which once this goes live onto the World Wide Web, it's not going to be able to find my computer via internet. And because of that, this image isn't going to show on the website. So what you want to do is you want to start over, first of all. You want to get rid of that and get rid of this. And what you want to first do is you first want to just copy the text. Okay? Just make sure you're in visual mode. And as you can see, there's this, you want to make sure this is right here, this visual mode editor where you can bold, italicize. And on the second row, there's this folder-looking icon that says Paste from Word when you hover over it. And it looks like a folder, and it's got a box and the W in there. You want to click on that icon. And right here it says Paste from Word, Paste from Word. Use Control-V on your keyboard to paste the text into the window. Okay, so I make sure I go back into my Word doc, I make sure I right-click, copy, and then I go up here, and I make sure I hit Control-V, and I paste my text in there. You know, take out any irrelevant spaces you got. Okay. Now, once you get your text in there, you want to hit the Insert button. So I'm going to click Insert, and voila, there's my text. And if I go here, everything looks good. There's no weird line breaks or anything like that. The tags are lined up correctly. And that's how you would effectively paste content from Microsoft Word to WordPress. And now, what about the image? Well, the image, I would say, is first you want to either make sure that it's saved out on your desktop, like what I got right here. Like if I pulled it from Google Images, I would want to go to Google Images, search for the image first, you know, where are the Millers? Something up here. I would right-click on it, or I can find it in images. You can click on Google Images. I would right-click on it. I would save image as, and then I'd save it to my desktop and go save. And sometimes I'll put it in your downloads folder, depending on if you got Firefox or not, but I got it right here. And I would upload this image from my desktop to my WordPress. And I would go Add Media, Upload Files. I can either drag and drop this onto the screen. I got to make sure it's big enough. Yeah. I can drag or drop this onto the screen, or I can hit the Select Files button, and this little default Windows file uploader will open up, and I can look for the image. And I got it around here. I can open it up. Maximize that again. And there, it's checkbox and it's highlighted. And then I'm going to go Insert into Post down here. Click on that. And there, now I have my image. Once I have it inside here, then I can click, you know, I can select it. These little icons appear. I want to hit the Edit Image icon. I can left justify it, scale it down. I'm going to leave it at like 80%, scale it down, go to Advanced Settings. I want to add vertical space of 10 around it and vertical space or horizontal space of 10 around it. That way it wraps around the image. And then I'm going to scroll down here and click Update. Okay. And then I got my image in my post. And then you always want to make sure you do this Greg's High Performance SEO by Yoast, or I'm sorry, it's just called Greg's High Performance SEO. And you're wondering what the secondary title is. Well, that would be the title of your post. Head keywords. I usually like to look at Zaman and see what they pull. Like one would be Jason Sadega. I think that's how I pronounce his name. So I'd have that as one of the head keywords in here. Comma, you know, maybe like Miller's, comma, soccer mom, comma, and you don't want to go over 20. You want to pick at least, you know, like I would say 19 words or less. Ed Helms, and they're just all keywords that you think that someone would punch in to find your article. And I'm just going to do that. I'm going to stop at Ed Helms. And then head description, you would want to pick like a sentence out of here that has where the Millers in it. And I don't have one right here right now, so I'm just going to add like a little subtitle kind of type deal. Millers dash. I'm going to copy a sentence, right-click, copy, right-click, paste in here. Okay, and that would be a good example of how to fill this out there. And then be sure to always, you know, have content recommendations open. You know, you can grab photos from here as well. Make sure you do in-text links. Go apply all. Make sure they're all highlighted. Create some outbound links here. Make sure you go apply all. Make sure all your tags are in there from Banana. You want to make sure you categorize this. I'm going to do movies. And then publish your post. There we go. And now when I go view posts, you can see that I got my post here with the photo. I got some outbound links here going to Jason Sudeikis, soccer moms, Ed Helms. Like these are some good keywords. I'll pull up where the Millers, this post right here on this new movie that came out. And that's it. So if you have any questions, give me a call. My number is 888-295-6213. And my number again is 888-295-6213. That concludes the webinar today. Thank you and have a great day. Bye.